The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Webb, and some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Back to throw. Farrell. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Webb, and that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Riddick light on his feet. 7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, Burke. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Burke. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
An 8-yard pickup. First down,
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Riddick. Skirts by him at the 35.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
11 yards on the pickup there. They go back to Riddick. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Burke. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Looking to throw. Burke. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lumberjacks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off play action. Farrell. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Riddick with a carry, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Burke. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Graves. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Looking to throw. Burke. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Farrell, he finds his man, complete. That's French. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Up the middle they go. Webb
to about the 40-yard line. Now this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
21-3 is your score after one.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Off the play fake. Farrell.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Burke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete.
He's got the 1st down and more.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Now Riddick. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Micah Parsons
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Farrell. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Looking to throw. Farrell. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Farrell. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Burke. This is Riddick on the screen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Riddick. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Burke. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Farrell. He finds his man. Complete. It's French. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Farrell under pressure, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
On third down, Farrell. He's going to look deep down the field, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Farrell. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
To throw on third down, Farrell. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll look to set up his blockers. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Throw left side, complete. That's Graves.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for them.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Looking to throw. Burke. The completion to Riddick.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st and 10, Burke. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Graves. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Back to throw. Burke throwing the out route incomplete. It's Graves. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 24-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter.
Throwing on first down. Burke. And Thomas has it. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Burke. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And incomplete on the deep ball. On now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's French. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Farrell under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Farrell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's French. And he is going to have the Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Farrell throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Farrell. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Farrell got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Farrell. This is caught. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good. Another Jacksonville 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw. Farrell got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They'll try and run it here. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. And still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Burke. He hits Riddick underneath. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Burke. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On second down, it's Webb.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Back to throw. Farrell. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
On 1st and 10, Burke. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
To throw again, Burke. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Jacksonville as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. Throwing on 3rd and long. Burke got his man complete over the middle. It's Graves. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Farrell firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Farrell. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Burke. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, Burke. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Micah Parsons
in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Looking to throw on second down. Burke. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Burke. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Lumberjacks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26. That time, a 9-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff up the middle. Webb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. He finds his man, complete. That's Webb. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got a man, complete.
And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Operating from the gun, Farrell. He finds his man, complete. That's Webb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Farrell. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He finds his man, complete. That's French. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down, Farrell. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Farrell.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
To throw on 3rd down, Farrell.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
He gets it to Thomas.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
74 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's tackled a yard short of the mark. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know you're trying to bring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.